Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Adam and Lina Podcast. I'm Adam, and before we start today's episode, I have a confession to make.
Ooh, a confession. This sounds interesting. And I'm Lena, by the way. Hello, everyone.
So here's my confession. Yesterday, I was at a coffee shop and I accidentally overheard two people talking,
Okay, that's normal. People talk at coffee shops all the time.
but they weren't just talking, they were gossiping.
Aha, and you listened, didn't you?
I tried not to, but they were sitting right next to me and they were talking so loud.
Let me guess, you couldn't help but hear every word.
Exactly. And you know what? I realized something important.
What did you realize?
That gossip is everywhere in English conversation.
You're absolutely right, and that's exactly what we're talking about today.
Before we dive into this juicy topic, see what I did there? Juicy. Don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, because when you subscribe, you're not just supporting us, you're supporting your own English learning journey.
And trust me, today's episode is going to be different from anything we've done before.
Very different. We're not talking about boring grammar rules or formal vocabulary from textbooks.
We're talking about real, authentic, street-level English, the kind of conversation you actually hear in real life.
The kind of English that happens at coffee shops, at work, between friends, at parties.
The kind of conversation that your English teacher probably never taught you.
Exactly, because let's be completely honest here, Adam.
Yes, let's be honest.
Everyone gossips sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Even people who claim I never gossip probably gossip.
Yes, they might say, I don't gossip, but then they'll say, did you hear about what happened to Sarah?
That's gossiping. They're doing it without even realizing it.
It's human nature. We're curious creatures.
We want to know what's happening in other people's lives.
We want to know the latest news, the latest drama, the latest developments.
And here's something interesting. Scientists have actually studied why people gossip.
Really? There's science behind gossip?
Yes, researchers say that gossip actually serves a social function.
What kind of function?
It helps us bond with others. When we share information, we create connections.
Oh, that makes sense. Like when you tell a friend a secret, you feel closer to them?
Exactly. Gossip creates intimacy and trust between people.
But of course, gossip can also be harmful, right?
Absolutely. That's why we need to talk about the responsible side of gossip before we continue.
Yes, this is really important, everyone. Please listen carefully.
Gossip can be fun and harmless when it's just casual conversation about everyday things.
Like talking about who got a new job or who's going on vacation.
But gossip becomes harmful when it's false information that damages someone's reputation.
Or when it's mean-spirited and intended to hurt someone.
So today, we're teaching you the vocabulary and phrases for understanding gossip in English.
Not because we want you to become a gossip spreader.
But because understanding this language helps you navigate English conversations and understand English-speaking culture better.
You need to understand gossip language to protect yourself from it and to recognize it when you hear it.
Perfect. Now that we've established that important foundation, let's get into the fun, interesting stuff.
Yes, let's start with the absolute basics. Adam, can you define gossip for our audience?
Of course, gossip is informal, casual conversation about other people's personal lives, relationships, and private affairs.
Usually about things that are private, secret, or not publicly known.
Things that maybe you're not really supposed to know about.
Exactly. For example, if someone says, did you hear that Sarah got engaged last weekend?
That's gossiping. You're sharing information about Sarah's personal life.
Or if someone says, I heard Tom got fired from his job for always being late.
That's definitely gossiping. You're talking about Tom's professional situation.
These are classic examples of gossip topics that come up all the time in English conversations.
Now, here's something linguistically interesting. The word gossip is very flexible in English.
What do you mean by flexible?
It can function as different parts of speech.
Oh, yes. As a noun, we say, I heard some interesting gossip about the new manager.
As a verb, we say they're always gossiping about their neighbors at the gym.
You can also use it to describe a person. She's such a gossip.
But be very careful with that one. Calling someone a gossip is not a compliment at all.
No, definitely not. It means that person talks about others too much, usually in a negative or intrusive way.
It suggests they can't be trusted with private information because they'll spread it around.
Now, let's dive into the phrases. This is where it gets really practical and useful.
Yes, these are the actual phrases you'll hear native English speakers use constantly when they gossip.
Let's start with the most common gossip starter phrases.
Number 1, and this is the classic, did you hear?
This is the gossip starter. When someone begins a sentence with, did you hear? You know gossip is coming.
Examples, did you hear that Jessica got engaged over the weekend?
Did you hear about the huge argument at the office party last Friday?
Did you hear what happened between Mike and Rachel?
This phrase immediately signals to the listener that you have news or information to share about someone.
It creates anticipation and curiosity. The person listening immediately wants to know more.
Very similar is have you heard?
Yes, it's almost identical in meaning to did you hear, but there's a subtle difference.
Have you heard often suggests the information might be more recent or ongoing.
Examples, have you heard the latest news about the company merger?
Have you heard what's been happening with David lately?
Both phrases work great, and native English speakers use them interchangeably most of the time.
Now, here's another super common one. Guess what?
Oh yes, I use this one all the time.
Guess what? I just found out that Lisa is moving to New York next month.
Guess what I heard at lunch today?
This phrase creates immediate excitement and curiosity in the conversation.
The person listening feels compelled to respond, what, or tell me.
It's a very effective way to grab someone's attention before sharing gossip.
Another dramatic one, you won't believe this, but
Ooh, this one suggests that the information is particularly surprising or shocking.
you won't believe this, but I saw our English teacher at a rock concert last night.
You won't believe what I just heard about Jennifer and her new boyfriend.
This phrase adds drama and emphasizes how surprising or unexpected the information is.
It makes the gossip sound more exciting and worth listening to.
Now, here's one that creates a sense of secrecy between you and me.
Oh, this is such an interesting phrase culturally.
Between you and me, I think David is planning to quit his job soon.
This phrase explicitly means this is confidential, this is secret, don't tell anyone else.
It creates a sense of intimacy and trust between the speaker and listener.
You're basically saying, I trust you enough to share this private information with you.
But here's the funny thing about this phrase.
What's that?
Even though it's supposed to mean keep this secret, people often share it anyway.
That's so true. Secrets rarely stay secret for long.
A similar phrase, don't tell anyone, but
Don't tell anyone, but I heard that Mark and Emma are breaking up.
again, theoretically, this means the information is supposed to remain confidential.
But in reality, it often just means I'm about to share some gossip with you.
Now let's learn about responding to gossip, because conversation is a two-way street.
Absolutely. It's not just about sharing gossip. It's about how you react when someone shares gossip with you.
First response type, surprise.
Really? Are you serious? What happened?
These all express shock or disbelief at the information.
Example conversation. Person A, did you hear that John got arrested last weekend?
Person B, really? Are you serious? What happened?
See how the surprise response encourages the person to continue sharing more details?
Next response type, eager interest.
No, tell me more. Or what? Tell me everything.
These responses show you're very interested and want to hear all the details.
Example, Person A, I heard something really interesting about the new boss.
Person B, no, tell me everything. What did you hear?
This type of response actively encourages more gossip to be shared.
Next response type, skepticism.
I don't believe it. Or that can't be true. Or are you sure about that?
These responses show doubt or questioning about the information's accuracy.
Example, Person A, they say Mr. Johnson is secretly a millionaire.
Person B, I don't believe that. Where did you hear? That sounds made up.
This is actually a very healthy response because it shows critical thinking.
Always question the source and reliability of gossip.
Right. Now, response type 4, I knew it.
This response means you already suspected this information or saw it coming.
Example, Person A, Susan and Tom from accounting are dating now.
Person B, I knew it. I totally saw this coming. They've been having lunch together every day for weeks.
This response suggests you're observant and picked up on clues before the information became official gossip.
And finally, the neutral response. Interesting, or or oh really.
These are safe responses when you want to acknowledge the information without encouraging more gossip.
They show you're listening but not particularly invested in the topic.
It's a polite way to acknowledge someone without fueling the gossip fire.
Now, let's talk about some really colorful modern expressions related to gossip.
Oh, yes, these are idioms and slang that native speakers, especially younger people, use all the time.
First one, and this is super popular right now, spill the tea.
Oh my goodness, everyone is using this phrase right now, especially on social media.
Spill the tea literally means tell me the gossip or share the juicy information.
Come on, spill the tea. What happened at the party last night?
The tea in this phrase represents gossip, rumors, or juicy information.
And spill means to reveal or share that information.
This phrase originated in African American and LGBTQ+ communities and has become mainstream in recent years.
It's very casual and fun, mostly used among friends or in informal settings.
Another similar expression, dish the dirt.
This means to share gossip, especially negative or scandalous gossip about someone.
She loves to dish the dirt about her coworkers whenever we have lunch.
The dirt here metaphorically means negative, scandalous, or embarrassing information about someone.
It's slightly older slang than spill the tea, but still very commonly used.
Now, here's a classic expression that's been around for decades, through the grapevine.
Oh yes, I heard it through the grapevine.
When you hear something through the grapevine, it means you heard it indirectly through other people, not from the original source.
I heard through the grapevine that the company might be having financial problems.
The image is of information passing from person to person to person, like grapes connected on a vine.
It's informal gossip that travels through social networks rather than official announcements.
Another expression, the word on the street.
This means the rumor, gossip, or common talk that's circulating among people.
The word on the street is that they're planning to get divorced soon.
It suggests widespread gossip or general knowledge that people are discussing.
It has an urban, streetwise feeling to it.
Now, let's talk about different categories or types of gossip, because not all gossip is the same.
That's such a good point. There are different qualities and intensities of gossip.
First type, juicy gossip.
Oh, this is gossip that's particularly exciting, interesting, or full of surprising details.
Oh my gosh, I have some really juicy gossip about what happened at the company retreat.
Juicy in this context means full of interesting, scandalous, or entertaining details.
It's the kind of gossip that people really want to hear because it's so interesting.
Next type, hot gossip.
This refers to very recent, fresh, brand new gossip that just happened.
This is hot gossip. It literally just happened an hour ago and nobody else knows yet.
Hot suggests it's fresh, current, and timely information.
It's the latest news before it becomes old news.
Third type, idle gossip.
This is gossip without much substance or importance.
It's gossip just for the sake of gossiping, not necessarily true or significant.
Don't pay attention to idle gossip. It's probably not even true and doesn't matter anyway.
Idle suggests it's trivial, unimportant, or possibly baseless.
And finally, the most serious type, malicious gossip.
This is gossip that's deliberately spread to harm someone's reputation or hurt them.
That's malicious gossip, designed specifically to ruin her career and reputation.
Malicious means it has harmful intent behind it. It's mean-spirited and damaging.
This is the type of gossip we should absolutely avoid spreading.
Now, let's learn about talking about rumors, which are closely related to gossip.
Yes, rumors and gossip overlap significantly in English.
Common phrase, I heard a rumor that.
I heard a rumor that they're planning to close the downtown office location.
This phrase explicitly acknowledges that the information is unconfirmed.
Another variation, rumor has it that.
Rumor has it that she's pregnant with twins.
This is a slightly more formal or literary way to introduce rumor information.
And there's a rumor going around that.
There's a rumor going around that he cheated on the final exam.
This phrase suggests the rumor is circulating among multiple people.
All of these phrases indicate that the information is hearsay, not confirmed fact.
Now, smart people always ask about the source of gossip. Let's learn those questions.
Yes, critical thinking is so important when dealing with gossip.
Questions to ask, where did you hear that?
Who told you that information?
Is that officially confirmed or is it just a rumor?
How do you know that's actually true?
These questions show you're being thoughtful, careful, and not just blindly accepting gossip.
They also make the gossip spreader think about their source and credibility.
Now, here's something funny. Phrases for distancing yourself from gossip while still gossiping.
Yes, people use these to seem less gossipy while they gossip.
I don't want to gossip, but...
This phrase is so ironic because it's almost always followed immediately by gossip.
I don't want to gossip, but did you hear about what happened with Sarah and Tom?
See? The person claims they don't want to gossip, then immediately gossips.
Again, similar phrase, I'm not usually one to gossip, but...
I'm not usually one to gossip, but I heard something really interesting about the new neighbors.
These phrases are attempts to protect the reputation of the speaker while still sharing gossip.
Another one, I heard this from a very reliable source.
This tries to add credibility and legitimacy to the gossip being shared.
I heard this from a very reliable source, so I think it's actually true. They're definitely getting married in June.
By citing a reliable source, the speaker tries to make the gossip seem more trustworthy.
Now, let's practice with realistic scenarios. This is where everything comes together.
Yes, let's do some actual conversations that you might hear in real life. Scenario 1. 2 coworkers at the office coffee machine on Monday morning.
Perfect. This is such a common gossip situation.
Person A. Hey, good morning. Did you hear about Janet in the accounting department?
Person B. No, I didn't. What happened? Is everything okay?
Person A. Well, rumor has it that she's leaving the company. Apparently, she got a really good job offer from one of our competitors.
Person B. Really? Wow. Where did you hear that? I didn't see any official announcement.
Person A. I heard it through the grapevine. Someone in HR mentioned it to someone else and it got back to me.
Person B. That's really interesting. I hope it's not true because she's incredibly good at her job. We'd really miss her expertise.
See how natural and realistic that conversation sounds?
And notice all the gossip phrases we learned being used naturally in context.
Scenario 2. Two friends texting late at night about mutual friends.
Oh, yes, text message gossip. This is so common.
Friend 1. OMG, guess what I just heard tonight?
Person 2. What? Spill the tea right now.
Friend 1. So you know Mike and Rachel who broke up last month?
Person 2. Yeah, of course. What about them?
Friend 1. They're back together. I literally saw them at the movie theater together tonight holding hands.
Person 2. No way. I thought they said they were done for good this time.
Friend 1. I know, right? I was so shocked. They looked really happy together though.
Person 2. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder how long it'll last this time. Third time's the charm?
See how gossip naturally flows in casual text conversations between friends?
And notice the use of modern slang like spill the tea and lots of emojis.
Now let's talk specifically about workplace gossip, which is its own special category.
Oh, yes. Office gossip has its own rules and dynamics.
Common workplace gossip topics include promotions, layoffs, office romances, and management decisions.
Examples. Did you hear who's supposedly getting promoted to regional manager?
I heard there might be another round of layoffs happening next quarter.
Everyone in the office is talking about the relationship between Sarah from marketing and James from IT.
These are classic workplace gossip scenarios that happen in offices everywhere.
But here's really important advice about workplace gossip that everyone should remember.
Be extremely careful. Workplace gossip can seriously damage your professional reputation and career.
If you gossip too much at work or about work, people might not trust you with confidential information.
Your coworkers might avoid sharing things with you because they're worried you'll spread it around.
Or even worse, your boss or manager might hear that you're constantly spreading rumors and talking about others.
This could negatively impact your career advancement, your relationships at work, and even your job security.
So, our advice, it's okay to listen to workplace gossip if it happens around you.
But be very, very careful and selective about actively participating in spreading it.
Think before you speak, especially in professional environments.
Now let's learn phrases for politely refusing to engage in gossip when you want to stay out of it.
Yes, sometimes you need to set boundaries and decline to participate.
I'd really rather not get involved in this conversation.
This is polite but firm. It clearly sets a boundary.
I don't really feel comfortable talking about other people like this.
This is direct and honest while still being respectful.
That's really none of my business, to be honest.
This phrase clearly establishes that you don't want to be part of the gossip.
I actually haven't heard anything about that situation.
Even if you have heard something, this response effectively ends the gossip conversation.
These phrases help you avoid participating in harmful or uncomfortable gossip while maintaining relationships.
They're polite ways to opt out without being judgmental of the other person.
Now, let's clarify the important difference between gossip and news.
Yes, sometimes the line can be blurry, but there are clear distinctions.
Gossip is typically about private, personal information that's not publicly known or confirmed.
News is about public information, official announcements, or verifiable facts about events.
Example, the CEO officially resigned yesterday. That's news. It's a public fact.
Example, I heard the CEO is supposedly having an affair with someone in the company. That's gossip.
See the difference? One is factual and public. The other is speculation about private matters.
Gossip is usually unverified, while news has been confirmed through official channels.
Now let's learn phrases for expressing uncertainty or doubt about gossip you're sharing.
This is so important. You should always indicate when information might not be completely reliable.
I'm not completely sure if this is true, but I heard that.
You should probably take this with a grain of salt, but supposedly,
I heard this rumor, but I honestly don't know if it's accurate or not.
apparently, this single word suggests the information might not be completely reliable.
Example, apparently they're planning to move to another city next month.
Apparently means from what I've heard, but it carries an undertone of uncertainty.
These phrases show intellectual honesty and help you avoid spreading false information as if it were fact.
They protect you and show you're not blindly believing or spreading unverified rumors.
Before we say our final goodbyes, we want to leave you with some important thoughts to remember.
Yes, these are key takeaways about English learning in general.
Learning English is not just about memorizing grammar rules and vocabulary lists.
It's about understanding culture, communication styles, and how people actually talk in real situations.
Understanding gossip and gossip language helps you understand a fundamental part of how English speakers communicate socially.
This isn't the formal, perfect textbook English that you see in grammar books.
This is the real, messy, informal, casual English that people actually use every single day.
And understanding this kind of authentic English is what makes you truly fluent.
It helps you connect with native speakers, understand movies and TV shows, and participate in real conversations.
So keep learning, keep practicing, keep improving, keep challenging yourself.
Every episode you watch, every new phrase you learn, every time you practice, you're getting better.
You're doing absolutely amazing, and we're so proud of your commitment to learning English.
From both of us here at Adam and Lina Podcast, from the bottom of our hearts,
Thank you so much for your time, your attention, and your energy today.
we genuinely appreciate every single person who watches our videos and supports our channel.
You're the reason we do this, and you're the reason we keep creating new content.
Until next time, keep those conversations interesting and engaging.
But maybe not too gossipy, right?
Haha, exactly. Interesting, but responsible.
Perfect balance.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
See you in the next episode. Take care, stay curious, and happy English learning.
And remember, if you hear something really juicy,
Think twice, verify the facts, and decide wisely before you spill that tea.
perfect advice.
Bye, everybody.
See you next time.
Goodbye.